I'm Melissa Mejia and I'm here with Ms. Dunn. Ms. Dunn, can you tell me about the project that your sophomores are doing this year?
Yes, the sophomores are actually working on a project where they will be publishing biographies that they have written, which is a really cool project because in English we always want our students to actually take the writing through the entire process, and so with this piece we've actually done that, and so I'm very proud to say that they will be publishing their biography books, and we will get a book back that actually is a hardbound book for them to look at.
When is the book? When is it going to be published?
Well, we are finishing up the process right now, and within the next 2 weeks I will be sending the books off to be published by a company called Student Treasures.
How is this project different from last year?
The project is pretty much the same, except that they have done all of the drafting and actually compiling the first draft in their world history class, and they actually are writing from the viewpoint of a historian. And then they brought that biography into the English class, where then we start looking at it from the viewpoint of an editor, and we go through the writing process of revising and editing and what those two stages are. And then once we have done the revising and editing, we go to the next step, which is actually publishing the book.
I'm Elisa Mejia and I'm here with Mr. Horner. Mr. Horner, we want to know how is the project from English combined with yours?
Okay. Well, I wanted the students to have an authentic experience in researching using primary sources. And it's kind of hard to find them in a museum or something where every student would have access. So I had the students bring primary sources about themselves, and then each student sat down at another student's primary sources and gathered as much information about the person as they could, and then wrote the story of the person's life based on the primary sources. And so after the students wrote them, I read every single one of them and made suggestions and then turned them over to Mrs. Dunn. And so she is now taking the students through the publishing process.
How long did y'all take with the project?
We spent about 2.5 weeks in the actual gathering the information and writing, and then they had a short presentation project where they could put something online, or they could actually get up and make a live presentation about the person. So it's about 2.5 to 3 weeks.
Did you learn a lot from other people?
I really enjoy it for various reasons, but one of the reasons is when I read all of those biographies, I learn a lot about my students. So yes, I learned an awful lot about them.
Okay, thank you, Mr.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Ready? Yeah. I'm Elisa Mejia and I'm here with Miss Stevenson. Miss Stevenson, we've been hearing that SciTech has a hacker shack. Is that right?
We do.
Can you tell us about it?
Well, the Hack Shack is, or the Hacker Shack, there are a few names for it, is where we go out and we do our projects that are a little bit too messy for inside the school. It's a lot of fun.
So where is this Hacker Shack located at?
It's over across from Megabytes Cafe. So there is a little building over there. It used to be part of administration and we took it over.
So what kind of projects do you do?
We have been doing a lot of 3D printing lately, but the one that I'm most excited about is we're going to make the Hack Shack into a space where we can invite the public in and they can use our tools and they can learn how to build certain things, and we'll give them like access to our tools. So if they don't have like power saws and stuff, they can use that.
And will they be paying for that, or is...
That will actually be a free service that New Tech will be providing for the community. So kind of like a community service.
That's good. Thank you, Ms. Stevenson.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm Cheyenne Drake and I'm here with Miss Tabor. So Miss Tabor, tell us about the cancer project you're doing with your freshmen.
Okay, so the cancer project is, the kids are actually going to pick one of the top 12 cancers in the United States, and they are going to do some background research, and they are going to create awareness for that type of cancer by creating a commercial, and they're going to set up a gallery walk and actually have a booth to help raise awareness in the community.
Are people outside of our school being able to come to
Yes,
see it?
we're going to invite parents, and we'll invite community members, and of course it's open to anyone else.
And how is this one going to differ from last year's?
Well, obviously we're using some of the examples from last year, so there's always just an encouragement to do something better, more creative, and reach a little further.
And how are you guys going to set up a walkthrough since y'all guys don't have the new big rooms?
Yeah, we don't have a big room, so we're actually going to use this classroom.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, any other questions for us? We can
We're slowly running out of
When
space.
is this?
What?
When is this?
What day are you having the walkthrough?
The gallery walk is going to be November the 19th, I believe, which is a Tuesday.
Thank you. You're welcome. I'm Shannon Drake and I'm here with Bailey Armstrong, so tell me about the project that y'all are doing in science.
Well, we're going to do research on a cancer cell, and then we're going to make a brochure about it, and we're going to have this big gallery walk where we present everything we know about cancer cells.
And what cancer did you guys choose?
We chose leukemia.
And do you know anything about it?
I know that it takes a longer process to get rid of, and it's a lot harder process to deal with.
When exactly is the gallery walk?
November 9th.
Okay, thank you. I'm Shannon Drake and I'm here with Bella Perez and Colby. And tell me about the cancer project that y'all are doing in Miss Tabor's class.
So basically we get assigned a cancer that we wanted to do, and then we have to make a brochure about it in a commercial, and then we have to, for the brochure, there's going to be like a gallery walk of all the different cancers around the classroom.
And what cancer did you guys choose?
Which one did we choose again? It was like the you had Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Lymphoma?
Lymphoma.
And when did y'all get introduced to this project?
Yesterday.
Yeah.
And when is the gallery walk? Do you guys know?
November 5th. 17th.
November 17th.
Okay, thank you.